Hello,
Audible.com.
hello.
Hello.
But I don't want to be an audiobook service.
Listen, if that's what we need, then that's what we're gonna get.
Tonight is sponsored by Audible. It's
No,
not.
it's not.
I wish it was.
It's not.
No, it's
Listen, no. I don't want Audible to give us money.
No.
If you're not Audible, you can though. Feel free.
Hey, Spotify.
You've got a bit of a grudge, do you?
I just simply think that Amazon's evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot.
Oh, I forgot it was a
Amazon.
subsidiary.
Yeah, it is Amazon, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
All right.
Shout out to Libby and Overdrive.
Shout out. Thanks, Libby and Overdrive. You know what? Tonight is sponsored by Libby and Overdrive, but it's like we're sponsoring them. You know?
Yeah.
Read
Free
books.
advertising for libraries.
Read books. Go to your local libraries. Actually, don't go to your local libraries.
Don't
Read books
do it.
from your local
important.
libraries.
Yeah.
This has been a public service announcement. All right. What happened the last time we all gathered?
God, that was 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago.
And a
Oh,
lot
God.
happened last
Because last
time.
week we just played Wizard 101.
I
Okay,
spilled fruit juice on my notes.
Yeah,
That's what
you
happened.
did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's what happened.
Did your
And
notebook
you'll be happy
dry
to know
out?
that all of my notebooks are perfectly fine.
Yay!
Yay!
They're a little wrinkly on the bottom, but they are perfectly fine. They haven't attracted any bugs.
That's good.
And actually, it won't stop me from writing any future notes, so I'm good.
Nice. That's great.
That is great.
Last week, God, quite a lot happened. We found a small idol of heme in the. Well, I don't know if we actually knew that it was heme.
We did not know that
Our
it was heme.
characters. Yeah, we don't know
recognized
it
the
was heme.
symbol, but
Yeah.
not the name.
Yeah, you found a
Because-
small idol of a forgotten god, whose symbol matched the one that Journey had taken from the Keep of Somt.
Mm-hmm.
Journey picked up some ceremonial blood wine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Willow turned
Uh,
into
Willow
a
got to use wild shape.
Yeah.
Willow turned into
Turned
a
into
mole.
a little mouse. A mole! Right, it was a mole.
Willow briefly became the smallest party member.
Even smaller than
Willow
Grandma
got
Witch.
smalled. Mm-hmm.
I learned about moles. That is important.
We continued to travel and met Snow.
Snow.
Yes. Snow.
Snow!
I love snow.
We
Oh.
found. Oh,
Willow also grabbed the vial.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the vial.
Yes,
stuff
the
about-
depowered holy symbol.
Yeah, I think I ended up holding on to that.
Yeah.
So we met
Interesting.
Snow.
It told us about Ellie's mom, right?
Yep. And that she had some form of memory loss. And that she was burned. She also had a limp. Where are my notes?
Bum, bada bump.
Oh, I skipped a whole bunch of pages in my sketchbook. Sorry.
Oh, and
In my
Snow
sketchbook.
and Snow had moth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Snow had moth.
And then we
Yeah.
found some marrow
Yes.
with Mina.
There's a
Pen.
spell on her mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
line.
Lingers like smoke in
Smoke
the
in the-
lungs.
Yeah, I wrote that line
Yeah.
down. But yes, we did find some marrow.
And a bag of boy.
and the
Bag
bag,
of boy.
Bag of
Bag of boy.
Jonathan's
the
bag, of boy.
Donovan. That's bag of boy. And we freed Jonathan. Willow got fucking decimated.
Which, by the way,
Um,
have we long rested since then? Where are we picking?
We are actually going to pick up pretty much right after Grandma Witch heads out.
Okay. That's what I
Okay,
figured.
So we have not long rested.
No.
Um,
I'm trying to figure out
so-
where did I write down Thonathan's bag of boy? It's very important.
And you write it down everywhere.
Bag
That's
of Thonathan.
the
There
obvious
it goes.
solution.
Okay, good.
Bag
That
of
is the
Paint it on the
solution.
walls. Carve it into stone for centuries to come.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Listen,
Thousand
new
years,
forgotten
human
gods. Thonathan's
civilization
bag
will
of
know about
boy.
Thonathan's bag of.
boy.
I did make an older Thonathan in Hero Forge.
Nice.
Nice.
Adult
For when
Thonathan.
he writes his D&D 5e expansion book, Thonathan's Bag of Boy.
Yeah.
We do a 20 years later campaign, and we just run into Thonathan, and he's this high mage.
Yeah.
High Mage Thonathan bag of boy. Changed his name.
He's still like 4 feet tall. Like,
Yeah.
He's like an expert at like bag of holding technology.
yeah.
Uh-huh. But it's only for
Um,
transporting live you know what? You know what? That's good for him. Figuring
That
out
is good.
how to do a bag of holding that doesn't kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just teleportation, kind of.
Yeah,
You
sorta.
know, yeah.
You just teleport
It's
people
similar.
into another plane.
Extremely slow teleportation.
It's plane shift.
Yeah.
It's plane shift.
It's I was gonna go down a rabbit hole, but I'm not going to because we need to keep going. So we got that. We said goodbye to Grandma Witch, who took Thonathan and Hen back to Anala.
Oh, Journey did some healing and hurt himself in the process, which he
Yes.
didn't need to do.
Yes.
Yeah. And now that I think about it, like, I was doing that in the heat of the moment because Arik was like, I've only ever used Infernal Conduit this way, and now I have an opportunity to use it the reverse way. Journey really wouldn't have cared if the child was unconscious. That was Arik bleeding through.
It's all right. It's all right. It worked out in the end.
That was cool.
We're gonna long rest eventually.
Oh, eventually. Oh yeah.
That's comforting.
That's
really
very
is.
comforting.
Don't you know?
Hmm.
All right. So we are picking
Yeah.
up. Grandma Witch has left. You are in the valley with Mina, and you've just
And we decided
rescued
we're
Thonathan.
heading-
Tentative agreement
mountains,
to
right?
maybe go to the mountains and to the Sea of Sticks, depending.
Yeah.
We
So
were
Mina
headed
is
that way.
heading directly to the Sea of Sticks. You know the direction that Ravana went in. You also, Ellie, you would know from here. You would be able to figure out pretty quickly where the way to the large city of Gadu, which might be a place to start. You're not quite the mountains where your mom would be. Sort of pointed in the middle of where your home was and where Gadu is. Sort of in the lower mountains was where she was headed.
Gotcha.
You're a little bit closer to your home than you are to Gadu, but but only a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay. So where on the map is what am I trying to say?
Is your
Vera,
home.
where
Wait,
where in relation to the words on the map is Ellie's home?
so I'd say Ellie's home is I think Ellie's home is sort of in the area like right above the of.
I see it.
Like
Okay.
somewhere in those couple mountains.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where are we currently?
You
relation to that.
are currently around the A in Yama.
Okay.
Oh, there are two.
The first A. Sorry.
Okay.
That is
Gotcha.
a lot further southwest than I thought we were. I thought we were barely out of Anala.
I don't remember.
We traveled a couple,
You did
at least
travel
a day
a
and
couple
a half.
days.
Yeah, we did
Actually-
travel a bit.
You will probably be further up, a little
Okay.
bit further up from there, but not.
Like around a little dot of water.
Like a couple of hexes southwest of that.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Lovely. Okay, this is helpful.
Forgive that I don't know geography or distance.
You are forgiven.
Thanks.
It's okay.
It's
I
totally
don't know
fine.
geography either.
My thing is, I'm fighting my natural instinct because I'm so used to the idea that a single hex is a single day's worth of travel that it's hard for me to conceptualize anything else.
That makes so much more sense than whatever the hell I'm doing, but whatever. Listen, it's a big world. Whatever. Things
It's
are gonna
fine.
be this now.
Everything's fine.
We'll figure it
Okay.
out. We're doing
will.
it.
We will.
Yeah, so you're about there. Mina is heading straight onto the sea. You're wandering through. You're headed. For now, you're headed with Mina. You let me know at what point you want to break off, if you want to break off.
Because if we're heading to Gadu, we'd have to break off basically immediately because
Yeah.
that's like a
Yeah.
90-degree angle from where she's heading.
I'm not sure why we would do that,
Yeah.
because I think our goal was to follow where we think Ellie's mom is going and to accompany and keep Mina safe for as long as possible.
Mm.
Gadu feels like it's going kind of in the wrong way.
Okay. I'm with that.
I feel like we might be able to travel. If we're traveling in that direction, hoping to get into the middle of the mountains, traveling a day will probably, maybe 2, will probably get us closer to the mountains. But if we go any longer, we'll start getting further away.
Okay. I think that's a good plan. And if we don't find what we're looking for in the mountains, I say Gadu.
Yeah. So mountains first, then Gadu if we don't find anything?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Or we go to the mountains and then we try to meet up with Mina again
That's
by
true.
the ocean to help her out.
That's true.
I guess we can just start with mountains.
All right. Let me see. Let me go up to that. All right.
DM, are we messing up your plans?
No. I do want to show you the
Okay.
Gadu map, but that's okay. That's how it goes.
We'll get
Listen,
there eventually.
it is
We
not
will go there.
it's not about my plans. It's about your plans.
Okay.
So you're okay with us taking over the continent?
You're okay with us unleashing Heart?
Oh
know.
well.
Fuck
well,
yeah. Bro.
Chaos.
I would
I
like a
don't think
little bit
I'm
of
okay with that.
I would like a little bit of prep time if that's what you want to do, but I'm so fucking down.
So step 1 is we just tell everybody we know, everybody we run into about the god of the Eaten.
Yep.
So we start a cult.
Yeah.
Listen. If you
My
want
thing is-
to.
We start handing out pamphlets of
Here's my thing. I don't want to turn into Molly Mock Tea Leaf because we summoned a god that takes people's memories and free will away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be empty, motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up.
We can be Jester, you don't know.
Someone roll a d10 for me.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh no.
I'll volunteer.
Sure,
Okay,
roll a
go
d10 for
it,
me.
Journey.
Cool. 7. That's my lucky number.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, you make it a little bit further. You set up camp for the evening. Nothing happens. You're fine.
This remains my lucky number.
Yeah, it is your lucky number.
And
For now.
5th level hit points, baby.
You have
Yeah.
how many?
I've got 51.
Holy shit.
Oh man, I have 50.
What the fuck? I'm at 38.
So here's the thing. I've been rolling really well,
I
but
see.
this is going to come back to bite me in the ass pretty
Yeah.
soon. I'm going to roll like a 1.
I've been rolling
Reroll
well too. This last
ones.
time I rolled a 7, plus my
Yeah, I
con, which is
Claude, are you
plus
re-rolling
4.
ones for
I have been, yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
just occasionally will roll like a 2 or 3.
understandable?
I know, like, I think I rolled an 8 this time, and I think I
Mhm.
rolled an 8 last time as well.
Gotcha.
Like,
Yeah.
Claude, how's
that's-
your con?
My con is
Uh,
+2.
I've got a plus
Okay.
2.
I have plus
Oh,
4.
you were asking Claude. I'm sorry. I
Beefy.
didn't hear the
It's
first
okay.
word.
It's okay.
You're
I'm like,
fine.
people are talking, and I must answer.
Mood.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you set up camp. Uh, everyone's gonna keep watch. Make a perception check for me, everyone.
Okay.
I'll make one for Mina.
No.
Okay.
7 isn't my lucky number when I rolled on a d20.
Mm,
So that's an 8.
20, not natural. Dirty 20.
15.
All right. Willow, you and Mina hear some rustling in the night. And you see the silhouettes of panther-like forms.
Ooh.
But they've got like these weird sort of
Laser
bulges. Yeah.
Laser beasts.
Sort of along their
Cool.
back
Kitty cat.
in the dark. Mina like sniffs the air and like puts a hand out, tells you to be still, douses the fire, which is like a little, douses what's left of the fire, and you hold your breath in the dark, and they move on. Yeah, you wake up. There's actually like a little bit of a smell of like some rotting meat. Like sort of just on the edge of what you can smell, what you can sense. So it looks like they found something. But it wasn't you, and that's good.
Tasty.
Yeah, so
Good for us, bad for whatever they found.
now you are pretty much just over the A, or you can be by the end of, you can be just over the A. Actually, just
Gotcha.
under the A by the end of this day, this second day of travel. Would you like to still travel with Mina for this day?
I feel like
Y'all can also like have conversations during the day. I don't
Yeah.
want to like rush through it.
Yeah.
So I feel like we rushed through the last day.
I'm just madly shifting through my books because I need an answer to something that I'm not finding.
I guess the question is, are we like able to see that like the mountain ranges are starting to appear?
Make a
or starting to like
Make a survival check.
okay. One second.
Okay.
7.
7.
Yeah, that's
The
with my
trees
proficiency.
are real tall.
Would you like? Can I also roll survival?
You can roll survival.
Okay. $21.
You see the mountains.
Okay.
You are a little bit taller,
It's
and
that
it makes
extra inch.
it makes all the difference. You can see the mountains beginning to rise up on up to the west. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
How kind of like far away from there are we in like time amounts? Like how much travel we got left?
To get to the foot of the mountains, it would be 2 days.
Mm.
But that's just to the foot of the mountains. It would probably be another couple of days of travel to get up to where Ellie lived, because you're then climbing up mountains.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'm like, Ellie is like standing on his toes, like trying to see over the trees.
I'm sorry, I was looking at my spells. I wasn't listening. How much time?
It will take you 2 days to get to the foot of the mountains in general,
Okay.
but another 2 days on top of that to get to where Ellie lived.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
I don't know.
Mina, will you be alright if we break off and maybe meet up with you again, or maybe not, depending on sort of what happens?
Well, my mom-in-law's coming back, so I think between the two of us, we'll be okay. I can be pretty sneaky when it comes down to it.
Okay.
I worry there's more kids, and I don't want to go home without them, you know?
Yes, that is understandable.
But you folks got... Her, like, looks at Ellie. You folks got people to look after, too. These are mine.
Yeah.
I'll catch up with you later.
It was good traveling with you.
Same. Safe travel through the mountains.
Good luck.
I'll need it. All right. And Mina swiftly... She's moving a lot, actually. It seems like she's moving quicker now that she doesn't have to worry about making sure that, like, all her party is with her. She sort of darts off into the trees.
Oh, so
she's
we were
also
slowing
very
her
small.
down.
She's also very
Yeah,
small.
she is very small.
Mina is a very small person. And you all are tall people. Sometimes you just have to, like, look back and up to make sure that you're following her. You know how it goes. Yeah, so you break off from Mina. Anything... I will need 2 d10 rolls until you get into the mountains. But if you want, you can do some scenes in between that. If y'all want to talk to one another.
Yeah.
So, maybe 20 minutes after we split up from Wilhelmina, Journey will say, so, I suppose I need to ask what our goal is exactly. I understand the generals of it. We are following the footsteps of your parent with the goal of discovering what happened to them and then possibly discovering whether they had any contact with Willow's mother in turn. But we have discovered something new. We have discovered an apparent memory loss. So should we be planning to figure out a way to fix that in advance? Perhaps keep an ear out for a mage who might be able to heal memory?
I suppose. It would make sense. Yeah.
Out of game, I've got a few levels, and then I can eventually have greater restoration. But if we can find somebody else,
yeah, we can. Whenever we find another city or town, we can ask around, I guess. Just start to keep tabs on it in the back of our heads, sorta. I
mean, I suppose the first thing we need to do is just find her, just as a first step. And we can worry about whatever happens next from there.
Yeah. I don't... I don't know why she would go back to the mountains after she went to Anala. It doesn't...
Well, if she was recently cursed, whatever happened to her, and she didn't have memories, and she didn't know what to do, and all she could remember was her old party, I think it makes sense that she would come to Anala to try to find a connection, and then failing that, backtracking to where she might be able to start building back who she was.
Well, if I remember correctly what Snow mentioned, I believe they said that she had vague memories of a burning house.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. The whole place burned down.
So maybe she wasn't. Maybe she doesn't remember what happened, that she was there at all, and she just found herself where she might find an ally. Maybe went back looking for what happened.
Maybe.
Trauma does strange things to people, you know. It's possible she just wandered aimlessly and found herself in a place before she recovered enough of herself to understand, and so realized she had left the place where answers lay and turned her back. That is perhaps the best case scenario.
That's true.
If this isn't natural amnesia, then I suspect something she was heading out to Anla for a specific reason, and something erased part of her memory to stop her from asking certain questions. Perhaps I'm jumping to conclusions. I do not like to see coincidences popping up everywhere.
No, I think you're right. It's too many coincidences. There's too much that's not coming together, but also coming together. It's all very confusing.
Are you all right, Ellie? I would imagine this is a lot.
I'll be fine. I just, at this point, the most that I want to do is just get word to my sister.
When's the last time you saw your sister?
A year and a half ago. We've been trying to keep in contact. She's been keeping up with me somehow. Just, I'll let her know where I'm going and she'll send something and I'll pick it up. She wouldn't talk to me for almost half a year at first, but we've been keeping in a little bit better contact. I just need to get word to her that I found her. Probably once we find civilization again.
I mean, I don't have it prepared right now, but I could send I have the ability to send a message.
You have sending?
No, I have animal messenger.
Oh, you have animal messenger. Ah, right. It's like, Truth's
how
not
far does
sending.
that?
Bird.
Yeah, how far does that go?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, because she's like halfway across the continent.
Hold on.
Oh, this is fun. Animal
Which book is that
messenger.
in? Not that one.
I think it's like a day's journey.
Ugh.
Yeah, Gail is like
Okay.
all the way across the continent.
Duration 24 hours. 50 miles if it's a flying messenger, 25 miles for other animals.
Oh.
So yeah, that's like 2 days.
Okay.
If you cast
A
it
little bit more.
at a 3rd level or higher, you increase the duration so they can go longer.
How far away?
Hold on, let me look at my notes as to where I said that she was like she left off. Because I think
This
my
one
only
also has a ritual tag on it, so I could do it.
okay.
It's about to where your home is about it is 4 days of travel.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's not there. She's
she might
like,
not be there.
Yeah, she's well, as far as from where I left her, she was on like a port side. She was trying to expand
Oh, your
the
sister.
twisted route.
Sorry.
My sister, yeah.
That's what we. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I got confused because there's so many NPCs.
There's so many NPCs and there's many fearbugs. There are many lady fearbugs in this family.
It's just two. It shouldn't be that difficult for me.
It's okay.
Okay. So you think the last time that you heard from Gail, she was on the coast, or did she go back to?
Last time I heard from Gail, she was on the coast still.
Okay.
She may have traveled back on her own to see what happened, but if she did, she didn't tell me.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you cast at 3rd level, the messenger can travel 150 miles, which is significant.
Is that close enough, do we think?
150 divided by what?
I
By
do have to specify a location.
it's like
Yeah.
6 days.
So if we don't know for sure where she is.
6 days. Yeah, no, 6 days travel
Oh.
probably wouldn't be enough.
No.
Wait a sec. There is a significant flaw in this spell. It has to be a location I have visited.
Ah.
Willow hasn't been anywhere. I
Willow
can
has
send a
been-
message to the Keep of Somped and the Singing Woods.
Very good.
And that's it.
Very good. And now I'm just
Very
imagining
funny.
Willow 20th level casting 9th level animal messenger sending a importantly not flying animal to from like somewhere very far in Chthon back to the Singing Wood. This animal hops on a boat and just takes a boat to the Singing Wood.
God. Yeah.
That's the kind of shenanigans D&D is for. Okay,
Yep.
so that's not a plan that's gonna work.
Yeah, no.
No.
Very funny. Good to know. I mean, we could have, if you did have sending, we could have done it because I do have disguise self, so I could have.
I don't think that even
Nope.
counts as a druid spell.
Druids don't get
Gotcha.
sending. I looked it up
Unfortunate.
because I also have plans. I also had sending ideas, but druids don't get sending. Teehee.
Unfortunate.
Well.
well.
Actually, Ellie, make a history check.
Not bad. 18.
When Willow talks about the animal messenger, you don't think that you ever used it because you didn't travel. You didn't really need to keep in contact with folks, but you're pretty sure that there's a message sending service in Gadu
Okay.
where they
Sweet.
like they just have people who can cast sending spells.
That's
Um,
good. Man, you really
fucking
want us to go to Gadu, huh?
Listen, I worked on the city, but it's okay. Listen, we can
don't-
do. I'm
we
very
won't get
excited
there,
to get
no.
to the mountains. There's exciting things in
No.
the mountains.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, we'll probably end up going there eventually anyway,
Mhm.
because once we get to the mountains, if we're looking for someone to heal memory, you're gonna find it in the city,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and that's the closest city to the mountains.
So
Sorry, I don't mean to like feel like I keep harping on it. That's just where things
no,
are.
no, it's totally fine. It's just it's literally the way things are. It's the closest place and
It's a big
Also-
city.
is big
We'll get there.
city.
Oh man, I should send this before we forget what context this is in. I didn't want to send it during that tense scene. But yeah. Too many coincidences. Too many
Too
mommy
many
ish.
mommy issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it is. It is what it is.
Listen, if two players just hand their character with their mommy issues right to me,
Listen.
what else am I gonna do?
Most D&D characters have daddy issues.
Oh,
so
no,
we're
yeah, this
breaking
is
the
great.
mold.
We are.
This is
Oh.
great.
I have to listen to my mother, the gender and women's study professor, talk about how there are always daddy issues in movies and literature, or sons with mommy issues, but never a real daughter to mother situation going on. I'm like,
why not?
Yep.
That's just like how life is.
oh, it's just yeah. I get into discussions with my mother about why not. It
Oh my
is-
god.
We
That's so
get
funny.
irritated at movie makers.
Good. As everyone should.
I mean, even as far as like non-issues, like there's not a whole lot of mother-daughter relationships anyway
Mm.
in media.
Watch
Which
Owl
was
House.
another one of my
The
mother's
mothers
points.
God,
tend
yeah.
to get fridged.
Mm.
Watch the Owl House.
Watch the Owl House.
I watched most of the Owl House.
Gay people.
Luce has mommy issues.
I
Good for her.
got to literally the second to last episode, and then school got crazy, and I still
Mm.
haven't finished it.
Oh my god. Second. Oh.
I
Oof.
got because I was binging, and I was like, I should be doing homework, but I really want to get to the gay part.
Mm-hmm.
Gay people.
And then I got to the gay part, and I was like, okay, I can stop now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Sorry to derail with funny joke.
No, you're good. What? Okay. Yeah, we were talking about sending.
Yes, there's
letters
there's a
and
sending
such.
office in Gadu.
Okay.
You could definitely contact your sister there.
Okay.
I don't think you've ever used it before, but you
Probably
know that
not.
it's there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any other discussions before the day is done?
Mm.
Probably not. Not on journeys at any rate.
All right. Claude, roll a d10
He
for
might
me.
try to
D10?
ask someone whether they want to know whether they want to play King of Cans.
Uh-huh.
What was the Okay. So, first roll a d10 and then we will resolve King of Cans.
That's true. 7.
All right. Another 7. Interesting.
Yeah.
What's the response for King of Cans? Does anyone want to play King of Cans?
Does
Can I-
anyone know how to play King
Yeah,
of
can I
Cans?
roll a
No.
a history check to see if I know what the fuck King of Cans is? 'Cause I don't know if Ellie would know.
Willow does not know for sure, but she does say
roll a
yes.
history check. I don't actually think it's as much of a thing in Byra, but it might be.
Yeah,
Roll a history check.
because if it is, I imagine that it's like some very rudimentary version of it. 11.
You've heard of it.
Okay.
You don't know, like when the pieces, if Journey takes the pieces that he has out, it's not like unfamiliar. Like you're like, oh,
Mhm.
those are King of Cans pieces, but you don't know how to play.
Gotcha.
Willow,
I
you don't
see.
know what the
Okay.
hell this is.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna say yes. Let's play anyway.
All right.
So Journey will happily set up the board, and it will probably take him a few moves to realize Willow doesn't know what she's doing. And
You don't.
You don't explain.
well, I don't.
That's so
well, you said
funny.
yes. I don't know whether it will occur to him that.
Okay.
What's Journey's
Like-
intelligence?
Willow.
Yeah, he's smart. He's got a 14, but
What's
he's
for
thinking
Journey's
about other things.
wisdom?
Oh, his wisdom is 13.
Yeah. That doesn't occur to Journey that Willow has never been anywhere
he's smart. I mean,
and doesn't know how
he's
to play.
better than the average person, but he only
smarter
has
than
some
your average bear.
experience to go on. Everyone in Rome knows how to play King of
Everyone
Cans.
Yeah.
in Rome knows how to play King of Cans.
So-
Ellie, roll an intelligence check as this beginning of a game unfolds.
Another 11.
You think that you know a you pick up like a rule or two, but you're
Mhm.
still pretty confused.
He he does that thing where he like points to one of the pieces and he goes, "What's this one do? What's this one? What about this one?" He just keeps doing that.
Good.
And that will probably be the jolt that that Journey needs to realize, oh, there are two people who don't know how to play.
Yeah.
Willow's
So
just like moving pieces entirely at random. Sometimes she puts them like off the board.
Incredible.
At some point,
So
she like takes one and she just like flips it over.
Journey will offer to teach, but won't insist upon it. You know, if we don't have time to learn how the pieces move, he'll just put it away.
I
I
mean,
mean,
if
Money
we're
PowerPoint was fairly successful.
that's true. I mean, at this point, are we? I have a feeling at this point we've like settled down for
Yeah,
the
this
night.
is the evening.
Yeah.
I mean,
nothing has happened to you during your day.
Okay. I mean, it's not too late in the evening. What else are we going to do?
Okay, so and he starts.
Roll an
It's
intelligence check.
who?
All of us?
Just Auric for right now, and then we'll resolve
Okay.
that.
Cool. Yeah. That's intelligence. That's an 18 total.
All right.
He's gonna start. He's not gonna go into deep chess theory.
Yeah.
He's gonna say these are how the different pieces move. The objective is to put the king in check, etc.
Yeah. All right. Willow and Ellie, roll an intelligence check with advantage because your friend did a pretty good job of explaining
that.
chess.
Ooh,
Woo!
21.
16.
Jess, Willow, you know this game. You are confident.
You chess master.
Willow Moore, chess master. Yeah. Ellie,
I'm gonna
you
go to
think
Rome
that you
and I'm
can
gonna
follow a
scam-
game.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can play and follow a game. You're pretty confident about that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Ellie's not super smart, but he's got it.
Yeah. And Journey did a good job of explaining. You know what you're doing. You could hold your own for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
All right. Yeah. You spend an evening learning and playing King of Cans. Everyone make a perception check for me overnight.
Oh boy. Yeehaw.
Oh god.
Oh.
It's nice to know that I can reliably roll well on things that don't matter, but
Oh god.
other times
Did we
Yeah, I
all?
rolled a 9.
that's a 5.
Oh, this is lovely.
So, 6.
Mm-hmm. What was that from Willow?
9.
Sorry, and from Journey? I know you said it, but it didn't.
5.
You all fall asleep.
Cool.
Da.
Now you
Let
get to
me
roll
see.
a d6 to decide which one of us gets attacked first.
I should do that. You're right. I wasn't even gonna
God.
maybe be
Alright.
attacked, but now.
Alright.
Wow, what do you know?
I should be punished for my mistake.
Yeah.
Punished for his crimes.
Let me see where you are in terms of mountains. Yeah, you yeah, you fall completely asleep. You wake up, it's a lovely morning. Your food is gone. Something
Oh,
ate your
fuck.
food. Like
Raccoons.
there's a little bit of like, it looks like it was like a small scavenger. So it wasn't like coming to attack you, but it was like, think large rodent.
Raccoons.
Like
Chinchilla.
yeah.
ROUSs.
Like, yeah, exactly. Rodents of unusual size came in the night and started gnawing on your food.
It's a dire chinchilla.
Yeah.
There are a couple of like gnaw marks on the wood of Ellie's bow. Nothing like too
No.
damaging, but
Oh.
annoying. Like a creature
Ah.
gnawed on your shit because you all fell asleep.
Well, great watch, everybody. We should have tied our food up in a tree. That's like the first rule.
I'm sure that. Wait, what?
That's for bears, technically.
Yeah.
You think ROUSs can't climb?
Yeah. That's for bears. Well, you're supposed to put it on like further out from the tree, not like on the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Most campgrounds have like a pole
Bear pole.
they can't climb. With like a hook on the end, so like the branches are too thin where you put it out, so like it would fall out, like the branches would snap. I've been camping. I know
Bear
how this works.
maypole, but for bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wake up. This has happened in the night.
Well, that's frustrating.
They didn't take all of your food, but everything has bite marks in it, which is sucks.
Gross.
Which
Lovely.
sucks.
Does
Yeah.
my staff?
Your staff has a couple of gnaw marks on like the end.
This
The
was
bottom
this
end.
was something going. Is this food? No. Is this
Yeah.
food? No. Is this food? Yes, but I'd like to taste some other food. Is this food? You know, it's.
Yeah.
I'm going to sullenly druidcraft twigs over the hole in my staff.
Aw.
It's not a whole hole, but it's like
Yeah, the
something
chew
bit
marks.
it.
I look at my bow. I'm like, can you do the same to this?
Yes, of course.
Thank
and of
you.
course, it's a little bit fancy.
Oh,
Like it's not it's not polished. It's a little. I mean, by fancy, I mean not at all.
no, that's fine.
It's very rugged, sort of rough wood, and maybe there's some moss as well.
Hell yeah.
No, this bow is on its last legs anyway. I have a feeling he's been using the same one for a while.
Which means Journey's longbow probably has a couple bites on it too.
Yep.
Journey has a longbow?
Yeah,
A
he
longbow?
rarely uses it.
Oh.
But you know he came out here. He was going to be on his own. He
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
I've
flame
used
arrow
it like
spell is
once.
gonna be
I
great
think.
if you both have bows.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I used my longbow a lot more than I thought I would, which is interesting. But, you know,
I have the
I'm here for
ability
it.
To turn your arrows into fire arrows now.
That's
by the
fucking
way.
Hell
amazing.
No.
Oh,
Just
Breath
like
of
in
the Wild
Minecraft.
time.
Yeah.
Sorry, anyway.
Just like in Legend of Zelda.
He's going to be using it even less now that he has that awesome ability that ups his AC when he's wielding two weapons.
Yeah. It's fine. I like using longbow. I like being ranged.
Journey Knife Man.
Yeah. Usually I don't like being ranged, but recently longbow kind of sexy.
Range fighter
Especially
is cool.
Sharpshooter. You should get sharpshooter. That'll be fun.
Ooh.
God, yeah.
All right.
Well, shit.
You repair what you can with Druidcraft.
Mhm.
It seems to be a pleasant enough morning besides that.
Yeah.
Anything that you would like to do during your day?
Might want to spend some time foraging for food to replace our lost supplies.
Hey, I have
Journey's
the
not very
ability
good
to
at it,
find-
but he'll be happy to help anyone who knows what they're doing.
I have
Ellie knows what he's
Outlander.
doing.
I have Outlander. It's part of my one of my things. I can find food for up to a number of people.
Oh.
What's
I
the
am
number of
trying to-
people?
I think it's 5, but I'm gonna check. That's more than us.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my backstory things.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Outlander's a good backstory feature.
Outlander's, yeah. Outlander. Here we go.
I just have survival.
Da-da-da-da. You can, in
Proficiency.
addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
All right. Yeah, you are able to find food for the day
Nice.
without issue.
Awesome.
Speaking of which, roll a d10 for me, Willow.
Oh, okay. Is that a D10? No, that's a D12. There we go. 3.
Great.
Let's see what you encounter. Let us see. Sorry, I'm looking through. I got confused.
You're
I'm
good.
looking through monsters and getting confused. You love to see it. What am I? I just found something. You see, as you kind of towards the end of the day, as you approach the foothills, you see a herd of aurochs.
Of what?
Aurochs.
That's a kind of cow. Kind of.
Yeah,
Sorta.
it's a kind of cow.
Yeah. We hunted them into extinction. Fun fact, in real life.
Oh.
Like, prehistory. Ish.
Unfortunate.
They are kind of cow.
How do
Yeah, you see a
spell
lot
that?
of
I'm gonna
them.
look up what the fuck they look like.
Grazing around.
Thank you.
They're just
Oh,
big.
I see.
They're
Okay,
big.
they are.
Um,
Whoa.
yeah.
Well, that's a lot
So you
nicer
see
than I was
very big
expecting.
animal in the foothills. They are largely ignoring you. A couple of them, one of the largest ones, looks up and just watches you as you pass through. Do you go through the herd? Do you go around? What do you do when you see them?
Sure,
They're
we'll
sort of
go
in your
through
path.
the herd.
Maybe.
No, we're gonna go around.
All right, but the lead Auric watches you as you go around.
Yeah, I sent you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put in.
And you pass around them.
Sorry.
You're all good. And you get to the into the foothills in the evening.
Foothills of the headlands.
Yeah. So you are now officially in the mountains. Congratulations.
Woo!
Woo!
All right. Anything that you'd like to do?
Do the foothills, like, as we're getting into the mountain area, is any of it, like, vaguely familiar?
Roll a survival check.
Nice.
Actually, you went through. You probably went like through the Loch Mountains through the Vaisha on your way to Last Gate. So it actually is some of them. They're not quite familiar.
Mm,
You know, like the other side, further down the jungle.
gotcha.
But you you recognize the landscape itself. You've seen this from further up in the mountains.
Okay. Yeah, just for personal reference.
Yeah.
Cool. How's the temperature?
It is a little brisk as you get into the foothills. It seems to be a more gradual thing because it was pretty warm
Mm,
in the valley.
yeah.
But it's it's comfortable right now. You know that it's going to start to get cold as you head further up into the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah. The coldest mountains are actually... These mountains are not as cold as sort of the more southern mountains by the Needles. The mountains of Kaliki and the Loch Mountains. The top that's pretty cold, but it's usually not... It's not as dangerous
Okay.
as the Needles, yeah.
So, Ellie, what sort of settlement will we be looking for?
Honestly, something kind of similar to Anala in a way, I think. It's not much that's over in Kaliki.
I have a question. Does did Ellie know Jan from the village or just from competitions?
Just from competitions.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just from competitions. He wasn't, or they weren't from the village, I don't think.
Sounds good.
Hee
Tee.
Haha. I've been thinking a lot about that character recently.
Good.
Anyway.
If I could make my entire face the eyes emoji, that's what's happening right now.
Good. It should be. Gay people.
You know,
Gay people.
gay people.
Man, I guess we're gonna have another character portrait like Mile, huh?
Bro, dude, the amount that I have been thinking about how this character looks like recently.
Hell yeah.
I have like a whole minifig in my brain.
That's
sorry.
so good. Listen,
Okay.
that's so good.
Yeah. To answer Journey's question, yeah, similar. It's kind of not much bigger than Anala, really. Didn't have everyone kind of knew each other. There was a lot of travel back and forth between like Gadu and some people went through to the temples. My dad studied it at some of the different towers and temples across Bara. So we get a lot of in and out just from traveling because people will come down through the mountains on their way to Gadu. But yeah, not much.
Is there do you have any friends in this town or settlement of?
Not many. There weren't a lot of people that were my age. A lot of people were my sister's age. There was maybe a couple of people, but most of them were sort of moving around. Some of them moved out with their families. I kind of ended up staying home a lot or just going out on my own. Most people I met were in Gadu when I went for competitions.
You've mentioned that a few times. I don't remember if you've talked to us about that. What sort of competitions?
Oh, well, so you might have, like, when the seasons change, did you ever have like festivals and such in the Singing Wood?
Yes, particularly the autumn festival. Yes.
So
Weren't really competitions though.
yeah, I mean, well, they have like a lot of games in there. So like sometimes they'll do like groups will battle these crazy monsters and such that they'll like bring in from either the mountains or the jungles, and sometimes they'll have dueling events. I ended up putting a lot of my time into it, just studying with longsword, and doing some archery competitions. It brought in a little bit of extra income for for the apothecary when the seasons would change. It didn't do it too much after I started traveling, but I found some competitions, some rings that were probably not supervised. But yeah, I just kind of it was a source of fun, and just sort of putting my energy into something that was more or less productive.
Well, that sounds fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Suppose that's how you learn to fight.
Yeah, I was shit at it at first. I got the shit beaten out of me a couple of times.
Oh, that's how you improve.
Yeah, that's true. It is. But eventually I got there. There are a few people that I'll see every once in a while that I'll compete against every festival. Either they live in Gadu or they live around, and I don't know, I guess I've made some friends, some people who really don't like me. I beat the shit out of them.
We'll talk about those people soon. I'm mostly kidding.
I know.
Sort of.
No. Sort of. But
When's the last time you've visited?
Gadu?
Well, here.
Oh, a year and a half, almost 2 years at this point. I don't know what's there anymore. There wasn't anything left when I came back. The whole place was just burnt wood and ashes. I tried to clean up anything that was in there. I think, honestly, the house fire burns down a lot. But considering it was an apothecary, there were a lot of unforeseen, what's the word?
Hazards?
Yes. So I imagine that some of it helped in the blaze when the flames caught up to it. It had a lot of ingredients in there and a lot of potions that were done. So who knows what would have happened. It's not like we sold a lot of really high value potions or anything. We did a lot of healing potions, a lot of just cures for simple ailments, but a lot of that stuff is very flammable. So, yeah, I don't know what's there anymore.
Are you going to be alright? To see it again?
Yeah. I think so. I think so. It's probably about time I saw it again anyway. I've been avoiding it.
Well, we're here with you.
Thank you. Excuse me?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
Cool.
Yeah, I imagine we just keep walking.
Yeah.
Then Ellie would have probably put his hand on Willow's shoulder and just kind of squeezed friendly.
Yeah. You make your way. Ever make a perception check for me?
Sure.
What the fuck?
14.
9.
Where did I put my character sheet? There There it is. 16.
Ellie is in his head. He does not see shit. Apparently.
Good. Listen, understandable. You see, what do you... Sorry, what did everyone get again? I, registered it and then it unregistered.
I got a 14.
16.
9.
Okay. Let me roll. You start to see, a couple of, winged deer start to
What?
follow you.
What the fuck?
Willow,
I'm
you
sorry?
notice that these winged deer they're a little bit like half like deer griffins. They have, instead of front hooves, they have talons. They have massive and sharp looking crowns of antlers. And these large sort of black feathered wings. And they are not so stealthily following you as you head up into
Nemo,
the
I
mountains.
understand you probably want us to fight these, but I want to be friends with it so bad.
You can try. Listen, I'm not going to stop you. I think peritons are cool.
Ah. Peritons.
I'm modifying
I
them a
did
little
not-
bit from Monster Manual because I think that I don't want them to be like wyverns.
I
King
did
of
not
Cans.
prep animal friendship. Why did I not do that? I thought about it.
You
Mwahahaha. I mean, you can certainly try.
Can I try animal handling?
Sure. You would like to approach?
I'm going to pull some rations out.
What do you pull out?
Oh god. Do I know what these are? Have I heard of these?
No.
Damn.
These are mountain creatures. Ellie, you can
Has
roll.
Ellie seen these before?
You can roll nature?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Both of us or just Ellie?
Just Ellie. You
Okay.
have never been to a mountain.
I was like,
Okay, I'm gonna count that.
but I know people who are travelers and I've asked them stories.
Then roll roll a history check.
Oh, my history's not great.
Ellie, what'd you get?
I got a 14. It bounced out of my
I got a
Damn.
21
Dice.
history.
holy shit.
You have heard about creatures similar to this. They look a little cuter than how they are just right now than how they are described in all of the stories. Like, you hear the stories and it's like a flurry of wings and talon from above, and then the antlers and the crushing hooves. It's just it's like scary nightmare story kind of a deal. Like scary stories to tell around the campfire would include these creatures sometimes.
Cool.
Ellie,
I'm gonna pull
you
out-
know that there are deer, and you know that griffins are real, and griffins also live in the mountains. You're like, huh, I guess it's a deer griffin type of thing.
Great.
You met Jay Tidefeather. You know how
We did. Yeah, we did.
It can be whatever.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of jerky and a piece of fruit, and I'm gonna have one in each hand, and I'm gonna go up and try to befriend these things.
Roll animal handling.
Whew, okay. Natural 20.
Holy shit. Well, I
Those
drew
four
a card.
What?
Not a major. So nothing happens with that. You walk up to this Periton, which is like looking very suspiciously at you. It's not blinking. They're standing very still, both of them. You approach one with the jerky. What do you say anything, or do you just approach with the jerky?
I'm going to like slowly approach and like, hello, like try to be like sort of friendly, non-threatening, sort of like hold my hand out. I have jerky and fruit, one in each hand.
Ignores the fruit.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
You bring the jerky close to it. It bends its head down. Because it's actually, like, they're pretty big. These seem to be particularly big ones. Like, with its head up, it looks you, like, sort of right in the eye. So it bends down and opens its mouth, and you see a set of like omnivore teeth.
Okay.
Huh.
All right. Okay.
And it gently takes the jerky
Cool.
and starts to gnaw on it. The
Can
other
I
one
do-
sees that it's got jerky and looks like it's annoyed.
I pull out another piece of jerky.
And do you give it to the other one?
Yep.
Roll animal handling.
Oh fuck.
This one's going to be a little bit easier because it's seen what you did to the other one.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to. You do take, because this one is less careful with its teeth. You take a point of piercing damage because it nips
Ow.
your hand as it gets the jerky. Just a little less careful. And they're munching on this jerky.
Can I do a How to Train Your Dragon? Like,
Yeah.
So this day with the Peritons, is this the day after the day with the Oryx?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
I have just finished figuring out when the hell this is.
Thank you so much. I was not going to ask you during the thing, but I will ask you afterward. Thank you so much. I can't count. I can't count for shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, we will talk later. Need to figure out when the next festival is. Hee hee hee.
Yes. In a while. It's in a while.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah,
We started
I
on
know.
around the end of a festival.
I know.
Um,
It's gonna be a while.
I
but
need to start
still.
making things take longer.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So you feed these Peritons.
does my How to Train Your Dragon thing work?
Sorry, I need you to explain a little bit more.
So have you seen How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah, but not for a hot second.
Okay, so you know the bit where he like first befriends Toothless, where he does like the hand,
Mm.
or like puts his hand out, and then Toothless like butts his hand into it.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You can certainly try. Roll animal
Okay.
handling.
Cool.
Which of the Peritons are you trying to go for?
The first one.
Okay.
22.
Holy shit.
I'm rolling good tonight.
This
For this encounter, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Periton. You know how like a dog will
Yeah.
You know how like a dog will like just put its whole face in your hand?
Yeah.
It sort of rests its chin on your hand.
Oh.
It doesn't like butt into it, but it rests its chin on your hand very briefly. Looks right at you. And then lifts his chin again.
I'm gonna just like turn around to my friends and just like point really excitedly, like.
I'm like giving her like a thumbs up, like very just kind of intimidated by these creatures. But also like, yeah, go Willow.
Journey is just kind of in awe. He
Yeah.
doesn't know whether to feel these are very dangerous creatures, or these are very cute creatures, or oh my god, Willow's amazing, or should I really be like doing this? Should I be doing something else? And it's a
Yeah.
whole weird mix of emotions.
I should have prepped Speak with Animals or Beast Bond or something. I kept going back and forth about my spells.
It's
I want to talk to
okay.
these so bad. Okay, it's fine.
You can try talking to them and see if they do anything.
Like in human words?
Yeah,
Okay,
you can certainly try.
cool.
That's not a scary statement.
It always is. And it always should be.
So, man, because what I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this, because in my Jess brain, I'm like, I want one of these as a pet.
You know.
This, you know, those horses that we let get eaten? These things will not get eaten.
That is
No.
true.
That's
You know what
very
I'm saying?
true.
They might eat us.
They also
They
might
might
eat
eat
you,
us.
is the truth.
The thing is, the only thing in my brain that I can like imagine these as, and I know they don't look like that, but like thrustrels from Harry
Yes.
Potter. That's kind of what they look like in my head, but I'm like trying to like morph it into something more Griffin-like.
I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
I
I'm gonna
can
try drawing
find
them.
sort of image. There's a lot of different images.
Yeah, I would like
The one in the DMG doesn't the monster manual doesn't seem like the ones you described.
They're sort of more like this, except the front are the
talons.
the talons.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna.
And
see
they
if
look a
it'll
little
let me-
scarier.
I'm gonna
Alright.
see if it'll let me sort of like gently stroke its neck.
You're gonna have to keep making animal handling.
Cool.
Yeah, because things
It's
are.
gonna fail eventually. I dropped
You
it
are-
and I didn't roll it.
You are petting a lion. You understand? This is.
I mean,
Yeah.
Willow's done that before too. This
Yeah.
is very
Well,
close.
no, you petted a
Ah.
dandelion. That's a difference. This is a full-on lion. Like,
Hey,
Oh
This is
boy.
actually like a very.
Nemo?
Was that a natural one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
gonna
Oh,
get your hand cut off.
that's a tarot. That's a major. Oh. Oh, I'm
fuck.
Gonna get
so
your hand
excited.
cut off.
Oh,
was
I'm
doing so good.
So fucking excited for this.
You pushed your luck.
Oh man. I'm gonna lose an arm.
You are so fucking lucky. This card. You are so fucking lucky.
What's the card?
I'm gonna. You. So what are you trying to do? You're trying to pet it?
Yeah.
You reach out. This Periton shrinks away under your grasp and starts to open its mouth in like a roar. And you're not there anymore.
What?
What?
You are. Let me roll a d4 and see where you are.
Oh no.
Did I just teleport?
You are about 500 feet down in the foothills. Like,
What?
500 feet down from where you were standing a moment before. And the Periton is there, looking angry and confused.
So we just saw
With
Willow.
me?
No, it's
Oh.
just you.
Okay.
That was the
I feel like
best
that's a
card
card
to
that
do.
would have sucked in combat.
It would have sucked so hard in combat, but this is the best. And that was the bad thing.
So
The
hold
universe
on.
just removed me and just was like, okay,
Yeah.
nope.
So Nemo, I guess my question is, Arak understands the nature of the tarot card draw, but does that mean that we as characters understand that there is so much raw magic in this world that sometimes weird shit just happens?
No. No, you don't. This is a weird thing.
Is there an in-game explanation that we don't know about yet?
I'm making up the in-game explanations as I go along. I have one now for the
Dreams.
for the kill your double
Thank
dreams.
God.
I definitely do. There's definitely it just happened very naturally. So things will just happen naturally as the cards show up. So this just
Okay.
happens. Willow just is teleported away.
I have magic.
You know what?
At
I think
some level, I'll get teleportation.
Oh, fuck, those are cool.
I think they just didn't like the way she was petting them and decided to send her away.
The Peritons look angry at you now that you are both there, and the Peritons don't look happy.
I glance over at Journey. Just like, what the fuck do we do?
Hey, 500 feet down the hill, I'm going to wild shape. Wait, what level are the Peritons?
They are CR2.
Dang, I don't think I can do that. Never mind.
Nope.
I'm gonna transform into a normal deer,
You can transform into a normal deer. All right.
and I'm gonna run back.
How many Peritons are there?
2.
2?
Oh, just 2?
I take that back. I want to be a bird.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like a crow.
Jesus. Well,
Yeah.
I think staying still is probably our best bet, but
Alright.
I think we can take them should things turn south.
True. Yeah. Are they advancing towards us at all?
They are. We are.
I'm gonna take out a piece of jerky
You
and
Abs-
throw it over their heads. And
You're
roll
like-
animal handling.
I'm trying to throw it away from us. Just go that way, not towards me.
Okay. So
like
I'm
trying to
gonna have you
distract your
roll 2
dog.
things.
Like I'm
First-
showing it to them, and I'm full on like
Fetch.
dagger throwing it over their heads.
Yeah.
roll
fetch.
a
Animal handling.
roll for as you would for a ranged attack. Don't add your proficiency bonus.
Oh my
Because
god.
I'm not proficient in
Throwing a
jerky
piece
throwing.
of jerky.
Jerky throw.
Yeah.
So it's just my dex. I'm still pretty
Yeah,
good at
Just
that.
roll dex.
That's a 16.
Okay. Now roll animal handling.
Now roll animal handling.
Is it bad that I want you to roll low?
I don't know. 10.
You throw the jerky. It sails over their heads. Willow, as you're running up, you
Oh no.
see something
I'm flying.
flash in the air and fall down. You're not quite there yet. The Peritons,
Ignore it.
one of them watches the arc of it, and then they both turn back to you. Before we roll initiative, we're gonna take a break because
Thank you. I need
Okay.
will set up I'll set up a battle map because I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
cool.
avoided it for a little bit, but not long enough.
Not long enough.
Oh,
We'll-
good.
Well,
I think especially because Willow
will we
is
have
like
time
far.
to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do battle
Journey
map.
and Ellie can tell that they're gonna start attacking us. So will we have had time to draw our weapons before
Yes.
combat starts?
Okay.
Cool.
All right,
Yeah.
so we
Drawing
will meet
long
back
sword.
up. Actually, if
7:50?
you don't mind, let's take a slightly longer break.
Okay.
We'll meet back up 5 to 8. Just so I have a
Cool.
little bit more
Sounds
time.
good.
All
Yeah,
right.
totally.
Totally.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
See you then.
Oh, we are having a combat, and we're back. We're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, right, which means I gotta do roll 20.
Yeah, you do have to do roll 20.
I will do.
Got my funny battle map sharing mode.
But I forgot to send you the other picture of Journey, so say la vie.
Fucking hell.
Eh. There's always next time. You are gonna fight.
Move the avatar size to names only.
All right. So
Oh, this is so pretty.
I know, it's gorgeous.
yeah, thanks, Dice Grimorium again. These are really nice maps that I was able to find easily online. Very nice. Initiative from
Willow's all the way down there.
Willow isn't even on the map technically. Willow, what is your initiative?
Yeah. 20.
Okay. Not Nat.
Not Nat.
Okay. Journey.
10.
Ellie.
4.
Oh.
My initiative has not been great very recently.
Oh, this is so choice.
I am simply Pike.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
okay.
Ashley Johnson is adorable.
She really
She's
is.
a gift
I
unto
was
this
watching
world.
on YouTube. There's this like Critical Role player, insert name,
Mhm.
once said, and there's an Ashley Johnson once said, and it's just iconic Ashley moments. It's so
Aw.
cute.
Yeah.
I love her a lot.
I've seen a couple of those videos,
Mhm.
They're
but
so good.
I can't seem to find any common thread between them. It frustrates me a little. Oh,
That one's
So-
gonna move
oh.
around your side. And it is going to try to gore you with its antlers.
oh, so they're going first. Ooh.
Oh,
They
what did
got a
roll?
they both got natural 20s.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That's
And
gonna be
added their dex to it.
21
To hit?
to hit.
Yes, it will.
That hits you. Good. I don't know what hits Journey because Journey has a lot of different ACs.
Hey,
All right.
hey guys. This is the first time I've been damaged in this game.
Are you serious?
Except for that time when I damaged myself.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Finally, at
shit.
You were
long
blind
last.
one time. That kind of counts.
Well, no, that's not quite true. I got damaged when I fought my double, but then that went away.
You
Mm.
take 6 points of piercing damage.
Youch.
Where are
And
the deer?
it is going to.
Where are the...
Sorry, they're hard, to,
kinda hard to
see.
see.
Sorry. I'm gonna
There's
see
one
if I can.
to Journey's left.
There's one right here,
Oh,
one
I've got
right-
them.
here.
Okay, I see them.
Let me see if I can give it an aura,
It's
a
okay.
menacing aura.
I see them.
There
now.
we go. I can give them a menacing aura.
Okay. I see them now.
There they go. Sorry, they are. I didn't want to do the freaky monster peritons.
Mm.
So they're just deer. They're deer shaped
Nah,
right
it's
now. It's also going to try to grab at you with its talon.
Oh, fuck. Forgot that I could do that one.
That is going to hit also on a natural 19. And you are going to take.
What's the total?
Okay. 24.
24.
24.
Damage.
No, to hit. Sorry, I thought
Okay.
you were asking what's the total to hit, right?
Right, yes, I did.
Sorry,
Huh.
because I haven't rolled the damage yet.
Ooh, I did the bar. I successfully did the bar. I'm so happy.
What?
I gave myself a little health bar.
Oh, you gave
Oh,
yourself a
good.
health bar. The health bars are nice. You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Much better.
That is that one. And now for the other one, because they both got natural 20s. All right. The other one goes for Ellie. That's a natural 19 again, which I think is going to hit on the gore
Absolutely
attack.
is gonna hit.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And for the talon attack, that's going to be a 14.
That is my armor class, so do
So
with
it
that what you
hits.
will. All right.
You take another 7 points of piercing damage. That's their turn. Willow,
I'm gonna use the dash action to go 100 feet.
you are now 300 feet away.
Cool.
The bottom of the map is 100 feet, so from the bottom of the
Now I'm
map, then we'll
actually
start
where I
moving
am?
you. Actually, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, that's Willow's turn. Journey.
Cool. Let us see. $16. Yeah, I'm going to use a bonus action to place a seal on the one that attacked me.
All right.
And then I will attack with my Infernal Conduit using 2d10.
All right.
No, that's going to be a solid miss.
All right. What was it?
That's a 10.
Yeah, that does miss.
I rolled a 3 on the die.
F.
Not to be deterred, I will use my Invoke Authority to gain an extra action. To gain an extra action, which I will then use to attack with my rapier.
Hell yeah.
And because it's an attack action, I get to attack twice.
Fun.
Is that right? Does that work? Yeah, I gain
Yeah.
1 extra action. I can use an action to attack. My attack has... Cool. Attack once. That's significantly better. That's a 23.
Hits.
Cool. 9 piercing. I'm activating the
Okay.
Baleful Interdict. For an additional 8 necrotic.
Okay, your weapon isn't magical, right?
No, it is not.
Okay.
So it does like half of that.
Yeah, the necrotic damage does in full, but the slashing,
Piercing.
piercing. The piercing damage
Rapier.
doesn't look like it did as much as you thought it would. It still did a hefty amount of damage.
Okay. I heal a little bit. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm going to be making some notes.
Oh, good.
Miss.
You just
I'll
activated the
attack
seal,
again
right?
with my rapier, because I can.
You activated the seal, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I used it up. Seal's gone. I gained 4 hit points for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 18 to hit with my rapier.
Hits.
Cool. And that'll be another 8 slashing, probably halved to 4.
All right. You do a pretty
Rapier.
decent amount of damage. That brings us to Ellie, unless you want to move.
I think I'm good where I am.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to use both my actions to
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I apologize. I'm not done.
go for it.
Oh,
Because when I take the attack off... No, I am done. God damn it.
you did 2 of yours.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, not that. I'd
Oh.
forgotten I used my bonus action.
Mm.
I'm thinking, I'm using my rapier. I can use my dagger in my offhand. No, I used my bonus action already. I am so
Okay.
sorry. It's your turn.
It is a-okay. I'm going to use both my actions to strike with my longsword.
Hell yeah.
One of those is not gonna hit. It's a 5.
Nope.
But the other is a 17.
Hits.
All right, so that is.
That's good news for me.
Longsword is a D8, right? Yeah.
Yes. Unless you're using
Um,
both hands.
I am just using one.
God, there's just something about swinging
8
the longsword with 2 hands. All right.
8 points of damage, and I'm going to use my bonus action to use Second Wind.
All right.
So on my turn, I can use bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to do that.
You go with a longsword, and it doesn't like you cut, but it given the force of your swing, you think you should have cut deeper, but you didn't.
Interesting. Okay. Fuck. Great magic. I regained 15 hit points.
Wow.
So more than what I lost. So I'm back to full.
Good for you. Anything else that you would like to do?
I did hit, so 1 second.
Oh, you do get extra attack now, right? Whenever you take
Yeah,
an attack action.
I did both.
Oh, you did both.
I did both.
You missed one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I missed one.
The
Yep.
5.
With the 5.
With the 5. Yep. I'm going to expend a superiority die to do distracting strike. So
Yeah.
the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than myself has advantage
All
if
right.
the attack is made before my next turn. So
Sounds
Journey
good.
has an attack of opportunity basically
Against the...
against mine.
Yeah.
So
Ellie communicates this to me.
I imagine, yeah, I basically give you an opening.
Does it have to be a melee attack? What is it? There's just any attack.
Next attack roll against the target. It doesn't say it has to be melee. Only mine just has to be a weapon attack. That's all.
Okay.
So yeah, basically, I don't know what I would say. I guess I would sort of like move around it. Just sort of give Journey an opening.
Cool.
And that is my turn. So no more superiority die.
All right.
That's 1.
And it's your turn. It brings us to the Perytons. All right. So Peryton 1 is seeing that Journey has injured it. Has injured it greatly. So it will unfold its wings and start to flap them and flies straight up into the air, about 30 feet. You do
Provoking
not
an attack roll.
No, you don't.
Flyby? It's got flyby?
It's got flyby.
Oh, that fucker. I loathe flyby because one of my players has an animal companion that always has flyby, so we can never kill the damn thing.
We could have had one if Willow's rolls.
Man, I was
No.
doing so good too. Should have prepped Animal Friendship and thought about it, and then I was like, I
yeah,
don't need that.
It flies straight up, and then it folds its wings back in and
Dive
aims its
bomb.
head down and like goes into free fall, aiming its
No,
antlers
it's
at your chest.
It's charging at me.
Oh my
It is.
god!
It is diving at you.
That's not fun for me.
That is not going to hit. Only a 14.
Oh,
It will
ha,
try.
ha, ha. I'm
'Cause it
fully
can.
like getting my rapier and like twisting the antlers away from me at
It
the
will
last second.
try
Oh yeah, that's a
to,
cool
as
image.
you're doing that, tear in with its talons. So it gets the chance to do the multi attack.
Cool.
That's a 15. That's not gonna hit either. All right. Yeah, this Periton screeches and dives straight at you, and you tangle your rapier in its antlers and shove it away.
Ooh,
Journey. It's one of those things where he tastes copper in his mouth and adrenaline shoots up.
Yeah.
Oh.
At
Ellie's looking on in like pure terror.
you don't have to look on for very much longer.
Yay!
Because the other one opens its wings and does the same maneuver.
Shit! Come at me, motherfucker.
Oh, I will.
We love flyby.
Ooh, you're lucky. Not using that die anymore. That's not gonna hit. Well, that will.
Mhm.
So the talons are gonna hit.
Beautiful.
The dive gets to do extra damage. Eep. Ooh, fun.
Oh boy.
Okay. So it's gonna be a little bit. So
Lay it
there's
on me, Nemo.
10 points of piercing, and then on top of that, an additional 12.
Holy fuck. Okay, wait. So 22?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I can't do math.
Oh,
Give me one
good.
sec.
I'm sorry, 22 damage.
22
Yeah, 1
damage.
second. One fucking.
It.
Woo! 16!
Woo! It
Ouch.
dives towards you. It goes to bash you with its antlers. And then sort of like almost gets caught on your longbow a little bit. But its claws rake. Its talons like rake into your stomach inside.
Ellie lets out like a yell that's just like in the back of his throat because he's just in pain.
Oh no, buddy.
Bloody.
That's Journey's turn. No, that's Willow's turn.
Cool.
Dash.
Cool. So wait, I'm now like 300 feet away.
You're 300 feet away.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
so
get-
sorry. This is how it is.
I'm gonna go be 200 feet away now.
Well, hey, you might get to. You will get to the fight eventually. I know you
I
will.
need to just be within 120 feet,
Okay.
and then I can start doing things.
Unfortunately, you'll have to use your action and movement in order to get to 100 feet.
120.
Right, but your
Yeah.
movement is 50 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you won't.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh well.
I'm sorry, I wish.
Hey, at least I didn't lose an arm.
At least you didn't lose.
Yeah, you could have lost a limb right there. Man, that's the luckiest.
And-
One of the luckiest nat ones, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, how close am I? 200?
You are 200 feet.
Cool.
All right. That brings us to Journey.
Cool. Journey is going to hop over here.
All right. That's going to be 17.
will miss.
Damn. Yep. So you go over there.
He will use his bonus action to put to use Baleful Interdict and put a seal on the creature that he has advantage
right.
on. He will then use his Infernal Conduit using 2d10 with advantage. That's probably going to hit because that's a 19 on the die.
Hits.
Is it a natural 20? It is not. So yeah, that's a 26 to hit, something like that. Bonus. Let's do that damage first. 2d10.
This is necrotic.
This is necrotic. Well, hold on.
It is magical.
Yeah.
It is magical hell energy.
If you're touching an enemy, they take necrotic damage
Okay.
equal to your roll. Yeah. That is... Is that a 6? Yeah. It's 2 6s, 12 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Okay.
I gain 12 hit points. That heals me up to full.
Nice.
And then comes my activation of the seal, doing another 5 necrotic damage.
Nice.
That's a bonus, that's an action, that's movement. I'm good.
All right. Ellie, it's you. You are also now flanking, so you have advantage.
Yep.
Shit. Nice. Okay.
We do love the flanks.
We do love it. Okay. So I'm going to do both of my actions and in just absolute rage for the fact that he just got fucking clawed, he's gonna use his action surge to do a third attack. So this is it's advantage on all of them?
Yep.
Fuck.
'Cause flanked.
Nice. Alright. So first attack. And this is all with longsword.
Hold on,
Is
action
both-
surge? Does that grant you an extra action or an extra attack?
Action.
Extra action, so I use
The-
that to...
You can attack
So you
4
can
times.
Attack 4 times.
Attack 4 times.
Oh! Holy shit. Okay,
I
yeah.
don't think you're
fuck it.
going to need to.
No, but
But
I
roll-
want to.
Okay. You can decide
okay.
that you want to beat a dead Perryton if you want.
Or you could split move and fire. Like, if
Yeah,
you kill this
that's
one, you
true.
could move over to the next one and start wailing on that one.
That's true. So first one is a 21 to hit.
Hits. Roll your damage.
Hold on, what's that? 10 damage.
Okay.
Next is highest is a 10.
Nope.
All right. Switch those.
Got a little dice roll
Fuck.
going on.
Third attack does not hit either. The highest was a 5.
With
Dang.
advantage?
Yeah, I'm rolling not
Throw
great.
out those dice.
I'm using like 3-4 different things. Highest is an 8.
Oof.
For
on
your
my
4th
third.
attack? Oh, for your
my
third.
third.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
okay.
wail in on my 4th. Finally. 21 again.
Hits.
All right. 11 damage.
It is on death's door.
Oh,
Ugh.
God.
My dice are being fucking.
now we get to see whether the Peritons are smart enough to flank me.
Yeah.
Or you, I suppose,
Or
actually.
me.
I just assumed that the one that was attacking me would hold a grudge.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Just 1 second, looking up something. Gonna use expend another superiority, and to use goading strike. So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die and attempt to goad the target into attacking you. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than myself until the end of my next turn. So
Sounds good.
it's an extra point of damage.
It's an extra point.
Yeah.
Man, when you said death's door, you sure meant death's door.
You
I
sure
did.
meant death's door. It's just like an extra, like he digs it in just like at the very end of his strike, just digs the tip of his blade in, I guess.
Barrington was heading out to shop, had his hand on the doorknob, was opening it, and someone called him, and he looked back. He's like, "What?" They're like, "Never mind." He's like, "Oh God," and goes through.
Uh-huh.
All right,
So
then I
that
guess
Perryton
yeah.
is gone.
Holy shit.
That brings us to the other Perryton,
Flourish.
which runs up and just try to attack Journey again.
Go for it.
On a natural 19, that is going to hit.
Ooh.
Come at
That's
me.
going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
Ha!
And with a 22, is that going to hit?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's not as great as I was rolling before. That's going to be another 6 points of piercing.
Cool.
Willow. You are 100 feet away. You are now on the map. Congratulations.
Cool.
No, that's wrong. Shoot. Damn. What's the math? What's the math? Help me. That
You can
8.
just click minus and it'll do it.
There's a minus.
Like what you do, you click on your thing and then you click in the bubble and then you do the math.
Yeah, there.
It'll just do the math
Yeah.
for you.
There are instructions. Right there. There
It's
are
so
instructions.
great. It's so great. I don't have to move math. It's amazing. All right. Anyway, that brings us to Journey.
Oh, really?
It does, since that's Willow's turn to get 100 within 100 feet. Unless you would like to. Oh wait, you were on the map, which is down here.
Oh, I counted 100 feet from Journey.
You did, huh? I
Yeah.
saw.
Maybe I counted wrong.
Oh no, you're right. That was up there. Yeah, you're good. I'm gonna move you back. That's good. That's fine. That's 100 feet. Whatever. We're vibing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
brings us to Journey.
he's going to save his magical abilities and will attack with his rapier.
All right.
Once for a 21 to hit.
Hits.
That's 11 piercing. With his rapier a second time. That is 21 to hit.
Hits.
Same number. That is 8 piercing. And once with his offhand dagger. That is a 22 to hit.
Oddly enough, that doesn't.
With 8
I'm kidding. It does hit.
and that is again 8
Of course
piercing.
it fucking does.
So yeah, first one was 11, second one was 8, third one was 8. So that's
Got
probably something around like 644.
Yep.
And will then do. He will then just hop over there. Actually, no, he'll just hop over there. No, he will hop over. Fuck, he'll hop over there. Yeah.
I'd like to think that Journey runs around in a circle.
Yeah.
Before deciding where he wants to be.
He's got the movement for it. I mean,
Journey
Jogs
just
back and
runs
forth.
around in a little
I'm
circle.
gonna be here. No, here.
All right. That brings us to Ellie then.
Moving him over here.
You can be right across from Journey to get flanking if you want.
Yeah, sure. 2 attacks.
it was half a mix of this is easier for Ellie to move there, but I want Willow to have a line of sight.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fuck, I haven't used this one yet. 2 attacks. Jesus fucking Christ. Neither. So, wait. Shit.
Both with
What's that?
advantage.
Oh, right.
Flanking.
Okay.
Yep.
So the first one thought was a 3 and a 5, but I moved it and then now I don't remember, so I'm just gonna say it was a 3 and a 5. So that doesn't hit. Second attack is a 16.
Hits.
Cool. 9 points.
You lunge with your long sword, this other Perryton, and you just carve its head right off.
Holy shit.
Destroyed.
Nice.
Ellie does like a flourish to get like all the blood off.
We're
Aw,
out
yeah.
of combat. Willow, you are able to join up with your friends. If you want to remain, do you want to remain a crow and join your friends and then transform back?
Yeah, I fly up to them. I turn back into a fork, and I just like put my hands on my knees and just. Holy God!
Nice of you to join us.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Those were not good pets.
No.
Wild things seldom are.
I was doing so good.
You were.
I guess their hunger overrode their
What
friendship.
happened?
They attacked us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Why was I 500 feet downhill?
I don't know.
I really don't. I was hoping you might have some answer. Like, it looked like it was going to attack you and you vanished. I assumed it was some kind of self-defense magic nature thing.
I
Yeah.
know people who are able to teleport. I know that that's something I will be able to do eventually, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
What?
Journey is going to look around to see if someone's watching them.
Hey,
Roll a
Nemo.
perception check.
Do I feel like I did magic by accident?
No.
Random
Okay.
wild magic surge.
My perception is a synthetic 20.
You don't see anyone.
Well, it looks like we're alone here, so I don't imagine it was someone else who randomly transported you. Or no one who's actually here right now.
Well, that's a little disturbing.
I don't like things with no explanations.
Well, we're alive for now.
Yeah.
Shall we keep going, Ellie? Are we near your home?
Yeah, I think.
We could spend some time to smoke this meat if we want.
Is it edible?
I'm not an expert. I assumed it was. Most things are. This looks like mostly deer.
Mm.
You know, venison is usually pretty edible. I'm not the expert on nature here.
I'm a nature expert. Can I roll edible?
Can
Sure.
I
Roll survival. Both
give
of you
her
can.
advantage?
Yeah.
What do I roll?
advantage. Roll advantage.
Yeah.
Survival.
I'm gonna give you
Wait.
advantage.
What am I rolling?
Survival.
Oh. $24.
Woo!
You can figure out you can eat a lot of the meat that's in the main body. it's kind of more on the like upper haunches and stuff. So the back muscles where the wings are really tense.
Cool.
And like gamey, so you're probably not going to have the best time eating those. But the parts that aren't talon and feather are edible. Yeah.
Nemo.
Yep.
Can I roll a medicine check on myself to try and dress some of the wounds that I have on my stomach?
If you're injured,
That
Hey,
would be
we're both down a little bit.
I'm going to wait a second. Let me see. Let me see a thing. Yeah, I can use a spell for this.
Or we could just take a short rest.
I
Like,
can expend a slot,
We could short rest.
or I can just do a thing.
Okay.
but
I didn't get to do anything.
I know.
Let me do
Oh,
something.
okay.
that's fair.
Okay, I'm going to cure wounds because that's what I have prepared. Let me look up what that does. Hold on.
For each level, it's a D8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
A creature you touch. So I'm just gonna cast it twice. Okay. Where are my D8s? Okay, so Ellie gets what was my spell?
Willow comes up and beats the shit out of him.
You wouldn't.
What?
You killed them before I got here.
10, and then Journey gets 8.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you. That's helpful.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, thank you. He's looking down at his shirt, just kind of like,
You are
I
going to
have
need a
some-
new shirt, yeah.
I have some thread in my bag. Mend it as much as I can.
I remember I created a character once who, and I asked the DM if I could have a ring of mending specifically because he always wanted to fix his clothes after battle.
Oh, that's cute.
That's really cool.
I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Journey's gonna do his best to, with instruction from other people, get some of the meat from these creatures because
Yeah, you're able to get you're able to get a decent amount of meat. You're able to get in total 4 days of provisions
Ooh.
from the two of them.
and we'll have time to like preserve them with like smoke or salt or
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sick.
Nice.
It takes you, given this time, you're going right, Ellie, you're leading them right to where the twisted root was, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Given the when you smoke the meat, it is approaching the middle of the day when you see the first signs of your village up in the mountains.
Oh, wait, we arrived there that day?
Sorry, it is a day and a half later.
Have we rested?
You've rested. Sorry,
Okay.
Cool.
we were doing a little bit of a time skip
Okay.
because we spent a lot of travel time.
Back then.
A
Beautiful.
day and a half.
I am.
So, hold on. We're midday. Like it was like, was it in the afternoon when we saw the Peritons?
It was actually
Like-
it was early.
Early evening?
It was early afternoon when you saw the Peritons.
So if this is, for example, day 5,
Mm-hmm. Wait,
we get to
this
the
is day
village on day 7. Midday, day 7. This is an example. I'm not using actual specific things. I'm saying if this is the end of day 5 when we fought the
Yes.
Peritons, we get to the village on day 7.
Yes, midday day 7.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So we start to see the sort of outskirts.
Yeah, you see the outskirts of the village. The houses. Do you go right to the twisted route, or do you?
I think probably takes the scenic route. Just to sort of almost partly as like avoidance, but also it's his home and he wants to show his friends.
Yeah. Would you describe a little bit of what the village looks like?
Yeah. Trying to think because I didn't really think about it much, unfortunately. It's best word I think would be quaint. There's probably a few people out just going in and out of houses, walking down the street, or the path rather. It's kind of like nestled in the mountains, sort of. Like there's a mountain path that sort of goes down into a dip, and the village itself is sort of just like in this cradle around it. Most of the houses, I guess, would look relatively older. Some of them have a little bit of chipping on the sides that have been like patched up and reworked over. There are a couple of small shops similar to the twisted route, probably scattered around, a couple next to it, a couple just kind of in and out.
I'm sorry, twisted route?
The twisted
That
route was
is the name of
Ellie's apothecary.
It's the name of the apothecary, which was
Okay.
apothecary / living space. The second story was the living space.
Thank you.
Yeah. You wander through the village and you see someone that you recognize, somebody who your sister knew, who would be by a little bit. Had been when both were younger, like one of your sister's first boyfriends.
Oh shit!
Like
Nice.
they were friends.
Yeah.
And it ended amicably. They're all chill.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You see Govinda.
Govinda. Okay.
I will put that in Chthon talk.
Thank you. You write it down. Govinda.
Who is half orc, half firbolg. Mostly firbolg features, but has has an almost like Aurochs like face.
Nice.
But has the orc overbite and tusk.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, baby.
And doesn't have a tail. Which is doesn't have a tail.
Yeah. Okay. Does he notice me first, or?
I think that you notice him first.
Okay. Ellie thinks about walking away.
He's talking with an older he's not talking with an older person. He's on like the front of what might be now his storefront, but was his father's.
Gotcha.
waving goodbye to an elfin woman who looks to be a little bit who looks to be around his age.
Oh, nice.
But she's walking out into the village.
Okay. Ellie totally just like pauses, sits it like thinks for a second, and is just like, over this way, and goes towards Govinda.
Will follow.
And just sort of like raises a hand in greeting.
Govinda like blinks, rubs his eyes. Helenon!
Hi, Govinda. It's been a while.
Yeah, it certainly has. I never got to say I'm sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, it's okay. How are you? How is everything? He like goes in for like a firm handshake, I guess.
Govinda tries to pull Ellie into a big hug.
Oh, yeah, he lets him.
Yeah.
He lets him.
Things are certainly not the same. But
what do you mean?
We all stop by the Twisted Root.
Oh,
It's different without it.
you're telling me.
I imagine it's been pretty different for you.
Oh, you have no idea.
Who are your friends?
Where are my manners? These are a couple of my friends I've met on the road. Govinda, this is Willow, and Journey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Govinda.
Hello.
A pleasure.
You've been in touch with Gail?
Yeah. Not in a couple of months, but she's doing okay, I think.
Yeah, she actually went to she was actually here a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're Come on, I'll show you.
Okay.
Actually hurriedly runs inside the shop, turns the sign from open to closed.
Oh.
Shuts the door, doesn't lock it or anything. Just shuts it.
It's that type of town.
Yeah. And
Journey is going to try to inconspicuously keep an eye out for Nalim.
sure, roll perception.
17.
Nope, not here. You don't see nothing.
Okay. He's going to keep an eye out for anything.
Sounds good. I will let you know.
He does not trust this peaceful village.
No.
You Govinda leads you over to where the Twisted Root was, and you see the pile of debris has been shifted. It is sort of off to the side. It's sort of in organized piles by material.
Mm-hmm.
And a foundation, or it's gone down to the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the foundation is being fixed and something is being built again on top of it. Just like the early stages, there's just a couple of layers of brick set down. But it looks like there's some rebuilding that's in the very early stages of happening.
She didn't tell me she was back. You said the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, she's... Last I heard, she was heading out, she said she had some contacts She has some contacts over in the Sea of Styx. Some folks in Atropos that'll help her with materials.
That's... Leave it to Gail. She's always been the more business type. Do you know...
Honestly, I should probably expect her. We should probably expect her back in a day or so.
Shit! I look over at the others and I'm like, can we... Do you mind if we... Thank you.
You're welcome to stay up top by me. My folks passed
Oh, Govinda.
a couple months ago.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Wasn't.
Was it...
They were all right.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. So... in light of this... weird question.
Shoot.
Have you seen my mom around?
Govinda looks very worried when you say this. Ellie, we didn't find her.
I know. Yeah, I know. But I have reason to believe that she's not all right, but walking, apparently. As I was going back through, back through Yama, we ran into someone who had seen her, I think. Matched the description, age.
God's damned.
I know. It
I'll,
seems like she has...
Well, no one... At least no one who's talking around here has seen Ravana.
Okay. That's good to know. Well, not good,
If
but
I-
you know what I mean.
If I catch wind of anything, I'll make my way to the city and see I can pass things along.
Thanks. Yeah,
You're staying though, right? You're staying for
Yeah.
your sister.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm...
All
yeah.
right.
No, I haven't seen her in a minute. Yeah. It's great that she's back here. Oh, she's gonna yell at me, I know it, but I deserve it. It'll be good to see her face.
I think the two of you will be all right.
Yeah, we always are. I'm probably gonna stick around here for a little bit. I'll let you know when we're ready to...
Yeah, I'm
Or-
gonna. You folks make yourselves comfortable upstairs and walk around if you want.
Thanks.
Let's see. Meet me over at the let me come up with a name. Do. Looking for names.
You're good. Tide Feather General? Two.
Meet me over at
Planning
Aga's restaurant.
Aegis? Alright. Yeah, we'll see you later.
All right. And you go up into. He opens up the storefront again. It's like a little mountaineering slash like yeah, it's just a little mountaineering shop up here. Y'all are a little
Love it.
chilly.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah. Do you have any you guys starting to sell anything for winter? I could use I show him my shirt.
well
Just-
damn.
I could use something new. We could use a cloak or two. I can I have a bit in my bag.
You got to visit Miss Patil for that.
True. All right. Yeah, you're right. Patil. Thank you.
She's still working out of her home.
That's great. I mean, we get
she's-
enough people through here that I imagine she's kept up.
It's her kids who do for the tourists.
Yeah.
She doesn't trust him with us yet.
All right. Thanks
Great.
again.
Yeah. So if you'd like, you can get some winter clothes.
Yeah.
We can either have you describe your winter clothes now, or wait and we'll describe them next week. It's up to you. Y'all want some time
Part
to
of me
think
wants
on it?
Part of me wants to think them up on the spot, but also give me the. Part of me wants the week. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I want time to draw it.
Because
Same.
we are now in the beginning of the second month of autumn.
Okay.
We're in deep fields.
Mm.
So,
You're also high up
We're-
in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
we're also high up in the mountains.
So
It's a little chilly.
it's a little chilly. All right.
Like light winter. Think like
Okay.
light winter.
Light winter.
You don't
that's-
need heavy cloaks, but you do need
Yeah.
you need a little bit more than a windbreaker.
Yeah. Okay. Noted.
All right, so we'll give you all the
Yeah, we
week. Yeah, you get your clothes. You rest. You can walk around town a little bit more. And you go over to Aga's. In the evening with Govinda.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in, and you recognize someone who's is sitting up right behind the counter, talking to Aga.
Mm-hmm.
You see your sister. She's not even sitting. She's just like sort of standing, like she just came in.
Mm-hmm.
Has a big pack on her shoulder.
Oh.
Is actually not dressed that warmly. Like kind of has like a warmer jacket haphazardly sticking out of her bag because she's been a little bit further south. Kind of looks kind of haggard from the travel. Hasn't noticed you yet. Doesn't turn around when the bell dings.
Great.
What do you do?
I slide over behind her and
Roll a stealth check.
thank you.
Noisy tavern? Quiet tavern?
It's kind of quiet.
Restaurant? rather.
Stealth
It's
check.
restaurant. So roll stealth.
Yep, looking at my stealth. 1 second. Fucking 17.
Okay.
And I lightly tap the back of her, like her shoulder.
How tall is Gale? Is Gale taller than
Gale?
you?
Gale is absolutely taller than Ellie.
Good.
Like by a solid 5 inches, I'd say.
Good.
5 to 6 inches. He is fucking runt when it comes to being a fearful. But she is much taller than him.
Gale jump. You see her jump. And then she whirls around.
He does laugh.
You little shit.
What's up? Hi. I like go in and I like hug her around the waist.
Damn. All
like-
right, I can't get too mad before dinner.
Ellie has like buried his face like in her shoulder
She
a little bit.
gives Ellie a big, big hug. Can't blame you too much. It took me nearly as long as you to get back here.
Once again, you beat me to the punch.
I always do.
Somehow.
It comes with being older.
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you. Justin, your little bro came in just in time. Yeah.
Yeah, Govinda told me you were back in town. I went and saw the groundwork.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I was really mad, you know.
Mm.
But
You had a right to be.
I mean, it's not like I didn't run after I came back. You told me and I got here and I saw it and they couldn't find Mom and just went back to doing my thing.
I think we both just needed something to do.
Yeah.
Let's sit down. This is gonna sound a little crazy, but I think I may have found something that you're gonna want to hear.
All right. We'll sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I think you're gonna find something that you want to hear. I think that's where we'll end for tonight.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Yeah. So good night, Twitch.gov.
Good night, Twitch.
Good night,
Night,
Twitch.
Twitch.